Rain falls for the first time on the peak of Greenland ice sheet. Rain fell on Greenland's vast ice sheet for the first time in history. Above 3216 meters, temperatures are typically well below zero, and the rainfall is a clear sign of the climate crisis. Scientists at the US National Science Foundation Summit Station saw rain falling on August 14th, but didn't have a gauge to measure the fall because the rain came so suddenly. In Greenland, about 7 billion tons of water are released from the clouds. It rained on 3 very hot days in Greenland when temperatures were 18 degrees Celsius above the local average. As a result, most of the Greenland has melted over an area about 4 times the size of England. A recent report by the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change concluded that it is clear that carbon emissions from human activities are warming the planet, causing effects such as melting ice caps and rising sea levels. In May, researchers reported that most of the Greenland ice sheet was nearing a tipping point, after which accelerated melting would be inevitable even if global warming was halted. Ted Scambos, a scientist at the University of Colorado's National Snow and Ice Data Center, who reports rain at the summit, told what happened wasn't just 1 or 2 warm decades in migratory climate models. This has never happened before. We are crossing boundaries that haven't been seen for thousands of years, and that honestly won't change until we adjust our actions to the air. Greenland also experienced an episode of large-scale melting in July, making 2021 one of only 4 years in the last century in which such a large melt was observed. The other years are 2019, 2012 and 1995. Rain and melt from 1416 August comes no later than the year in which a major event is recorded. The reason for the melting in July and August is the same. Warm air rises over Greenland and remains there. These blocking events are not uncommon but appear to be getting more serious, scientists say. Global sea levels would rise by about 6 meters if all Greenland ice melted, although it would take centuries or thousands of years. But the trillions of tons that Greenland has lost since 1994 are raising sea levels and threatening coastal cities around the world. Sea levels have risen by 20 centimeters, and the IPCC says the range is likely to be another 28 to 100 centimeters by the end of the century, although it could be 200 centimeters. Greenland's ice is melting faster than ever in the last 12,000 years. Scientists estimate with ice loss moving at rate of about 1 million tons per minute in 2019. Thanks.